Well, hello. How's it going, guys? Today, I have a cool thing to show you. And now, from my previous video, you're probably like, whoa, you climbed up trophies a lot. That's pretty cool. Well, yes, I think it is very cool that I did. I was like, I think, under 4,000 at the point. Now I pushed up to 4,735. Currently, we are 72 in the world, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so I've been kind of grinding it. I got a deck that I've been trying out for a while, which is not that, which is this deck right here. As you can see, it's a deck that I've played before in the past, and it's actually a very well-known deck that a lot of people have used before. However, since Poison did get a buff, I decided to take it back and bring it back, see what I could do with it, and it got me up to 72 in the world, as you saw previously. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a few replays to see kind of how this deck works, and then we can try it in a few matches. Maybe I won't get my top 100, maybe I'll drop, maybe I'll climb, who knows, but we'll see. So I'll go ahead and show a match. Here we go against Three Musketeers, which is probably one of the hardest battles to play at the moment. So let's go ahead and take a look-see at what we got here. So the start of this kind of deck, you have to play it kind of differently. This deck is more about spamming a hog down one lane, kind of. A lot of people will basically spam the hog. The main focus of this deck is to spam the hog down one lane. Before, it used to be how many pumps could you get on the board in total, but now, since pump is 6 elixir, you kind of don't have that advantage of where you could put the pump all the time, because then 4 pumps will take 20 elixir versus 4 pumps on the board is 24 elixir. You do gain more, but it's a little shady. So at this point, I'm like, okay, he's got 3 musketeers. I was thinking he's got a giant or a miner, so I was preparing myself. I got my ice spirit ready. I knew my ice spirit was in rotation, so if a miner came, I'd be ready. He's got quite a huge push here. This is where I got a little trouble here. I threw all my little troops at this big push on the right side, but I had to let my musketeers on the left side do quite a bit of damage. As you can see, 2,039 damage onto that tower, which is not good at all. It's a little... I didn't know really what to do at that point. I didn't have enough elixir to kind of stop every single troop. So this is where I did something bad. I had to cycle to my Inferno. Thank goodness I did. And I was able to use Ice Spirits to kind of stop that giant from doing any more damage. And then I put Skeletons down to kind of distract the Mega Minion so the Mega Minion wouldn't hit the Inferno Tower. And I stopped his 8 elixir push, and I used about 5, 6, 7 elixir. So it was a 1 elixir trade. It was not too bad. So here comes his Elite Barbarian. Try to take down my hog. I'm going to use the Guards. Guards are a very good counter against the Elite Barbarians. As you can see, the Elite Barbarian will probably die by the time he reaches the tower. I just made sure by throwing my Ice Spirit there, and now he puts his pump down, which means I can just go ahead and do a straight hog push. And then I'm going to go ahead and poison the pump. I want to try to get his pump down. The reason why is because if he gets his pump really far, like that's where his deck kind of shines, is in double elixir. And if he's got pump in double elixir, I'm gonna be like so screwed. So I go ahead and zap. I missed the zap a little bit, and that Mega Minion takes 1 shot off to the tower, so I'm kind of mad. Oh, he takes 2. I didn't even realize that at that point. So I'm kind of nervous here. I'm like, okay, what do? I'm going to have to try to get rid of this Ice Golem. And he's going to throw everything he's got into that one. I'm going to go ahead and use the Ice Spirit. He's going to try to use predicting my skeletons, but I use my skeletons to kind of take out that. I go ahead and spam my poison. And now I have 8 guards coming down. He's going to have to use a Mega Minion to try to take out those guards. He distracted those guards quite well, but I'm going to have to... I got the hog coming down the lane. Looks like it will be GG. I just threw all my little troops at the support. I didn't really take care of the giant. What I did for the giant was pretty much bring it to the Inferno. After the Inferno took down the giant, I was pretty sure it was going to take down the giant. I just took down his little troops with the smaller scale troops, like the guards, the skeletons, the Ice Spirits, the zap, the poison, so I wanted to make sure that it was on par. Oh, as you can see, you're probably wondering why I'm not in Reddit Alpha at the moment. I played against Guanek, which I'll show you in a bit, but we decided to make a clan together because matchmaking system's a little iffy. You change one out, change out your deck, and you get the counter. Like, for example, you use Royal Giant, somebody has Inferno, so then you use Hog Cycle, then somebody has Minor Control, then you use Minor Control, somebody has Somebody has like a huge P.E.K.K.A push deck, and then when you use the huge P.E.K.K.A push deck, somebody has Graveyard, then you use Graveyard, somebody has Expo. You know, you get the point. I don't know why I said that too long or brought that out a little too far, but that's okay. I guess it's just to get that 10-minute YouTube ad revenue. That's the only life. Let's go ahead and take a look at my game against Guanek. He uses the infamous Hog Freeze deck, and since Zap can't kill goblins, it's really strong at this point. So the first thing he does is he puts his princess in the back. I got a little lucky here because he had all spells in the first part of it, so he really couldn't do much. We both put our pumps in the same time. I go ahead and poison like usual. I always want to make sure to poison his pumps. And since he's using that deck, I know I have the advantage because I know exactly what he plays. I have the advantage. I can put my pump down whenever I want and pretty much can destroy his push right here. So he's going to throw some goblins there. Remember this setup. He countered my guards with the skeletons. I countered his goblins with the skeletons. Now what? Just watch that because it's pretty funny. It happens again, and I just think that's like funny. So I go ahead and put a pump down. I know he doesn't have anything. He just has all spells at the moment. So I just go ahead and wait. Now here I'm thinking he has a mini P.E.K.K.A, not a Inferno, because his deck mostly contains mini P.E.K.K.A. So I'm thinking, okay, what I can easily do is go ahead and poison, then guard that, and now watch this again. I use skeletons to distract the goblins, use the skeletons to distract my guards. It's so funny. I don't know why. I just find that incredibly hilarious. I go ahead and pick push the other side. Probably a bad idea because this hog is going to do much more damage. I was thinking, okay, he's got a, what's it called? Mini P.E.K.K.A, so I'll be able to get more damage than he does. But unfortunately, Mini P.E.K.K.A he doesn't have one. So I'm going to go ahead and poison that pump. Again, poison does a little more damage than fireball. That's why I have it, and that's why this deck seems a little bit better than most other decks. This deck was this guy was a little harder to play against because he does a lot of spam. See, I put my guards down thinking his princess would be there, but I kind of got destroyed by that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fire Spirit to take out that, and then I knew he's gonna come with another hog. I think. Oh no, he's not going to. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hog down. He's going to have to use an Inferno to kind of counter that. I use my poison. I need to get started, chip down that other side. He's going to go ahead and throw his goblins. So I'm going to go ahead and use my guards to distract. He didn't put his freeze down, which was kind of good because I would have lost that if he did. So basically I'm going to put a pump down while he's pumping up. I'm going to pump when he pumps, and he's going to go ahead and spam and get ready to destroy me. Here comes another hog. And he's gonna go ahead and zap my skeleton. So I gotta use my guards to take out that princess because that princess will do work. I'm gonna go ahead, since he did use the zap, I'm gonna use the skeletons and the ice spirit to kind of take out that as well. So now here comes the princess. He's gonna do a little work onto that tower. I got enough to cycle all the way back to my Inferno, and he doesn't have enough for a freeze. He's a little late on the freeze. I'm gonna go ahead, and it looks like it's gonna be GG. He just lets the game run itself. He's like, he doesn't have anything. So he gives me a little laughy face, and that's the end. So I beat Guanek with this deck. It's a pretty good deck. The really weaknesses are Hog Cycle, the 2.6 Hog Cycle. Graveyard is kind of weak, but not anymore because the poison can kind of take that out. Spam decks are really bad against this deck, and you know, stuff like that. So you know, it's hard, but I'm gonna go ahead and play a live match now. We'll play a few live matches, and if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. So we'll see. I'll see you back when I get a match, because again, high ranked players take forever to find a match. So see you in a bit. Alright guys, we have found a match. We're gonna get against Rad Wimps, 4685. He is actually very low for his for the trophy count that I wanted to do. So again, I don't really have much excuse me, to begin with. I'm gonna go ahead and use my skeletons. He's gonna go ahead and use that ice spirit. I kind of want to see what he has, so instead I'm just gonna go onto the opposite end and try to see. And I pick pushed perfectly that time. Okay, I don't have my zap ready, unfortunately, so unfortunately that's not gonna be a viable aptitude. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my guards to kind of just defend that, because that guy can get a lot of damage onto. So I think he has some sort of Hog Cycle. So I'm going to get ready with my Inferno Tower. He's going to go ahead and pump. I'm going to wait till I have a little bit more elixir before I throw my poison there, because I don't want to be down on some poison. So let's go ahead and start that as well. Now I don't think, okay, he used that, so now I'm going to go ahead and start my spam onto the opposite end. And we'll see. He did a very good... I'm going to let him just take out my tower because, you know, take down my hog. Because he used a little bit more elixir, so that's perfectly fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and get my elixir collector ready because that's a good thing. He doesn't have his lightning in rotation, so... You know, I can put my pump down with pretty much with ease. I feel like he's got some elite barbarians or something like that. So he's going to go ahead and I think, yeah, he's going to start his poison. I'm going to go ahead and poison that real quick. I think he's got a spam deck. I'm not sure if he has an expo or something like that because that's what worries me. Alright, let's go ahead and just get another push going here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use my guards to kind of bait out his... thing. Unfortunately, it didn't work, so I gotta deal with that. But now he doesn't have enough to put the lightning down, which is good for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use another pump, and I'm gonna have a huge elixir advantage over than him. So we'll see how he's going to manage. He's gonna go ahead. Oh wow, that was an interesting lightning. That's perfectly fine though. I'm gonna go ahead and try to bait out that, and then we're gonna go ahead and go this way. I'm gonna go ahead and he's gonna go ahead and put a cannon down. Unfortunately, he's got the cannon ready. I probably can go the opposite end now, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to start pumping up again. Okay, he's got a Royal Giant. I really do not like the Royal Giant. Okay, so he's got that. I'm going to go ahead and go the opposite end. Because then he wasted that. I'm going to use my poison to kind of take out... Oh my goodness, wow, what a play. What a play. Well, since I do have more elixir than him, I'm able to kind of spam out his... Okay, he put a pump. That was dangerous of him. So let's go ahead and just pretty much destroy. Oh yeah, we can take this out very easily. Oh wow. Oh, well played by the way. All right, so we got a few hits. All I can do now is pretty much poison his pump at the moment. So let's go ahead and start another. Let's go ahead and start another push on this end as well. I'm gonna go ahead and zap this. He's gonna go ahead and use his elixir collector to kind of stop, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that last kill after I get this guy down real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and send our hog down. I'm gonna go ahead and ice spirit, so that way if he lightnings, I'll be able to take that down as well. And he's gonna go ahead and use that lightning on that. I'm just gonna make this game quicker. That should be GG right there. And looks like we were able to take that win. Oh my goodness gracious! I do not like Royal Giant. They're so annoying. Oh. But we got 25 trophies from that. Let's see where that puts us in the world at the moment. I think... Oh, wow. We're top 50 in the world. Top 50, guys. I'm going to screenshot that real quick. So, I think I can continue. If I do, though, I might lose this spot. So, I don't really want to. We're number 8 in the US at the moment, too. So, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and I'll show it to you in a more even match scenario. Because that wasn't really even. And no, I am not ticking away the fact that I just won that and I want to keep my position. I'm actually trying to, but yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and put our elixir collector down and start off this match here. He's gonna go ahead and put his ice or his electro wizard. Now this is kind of even scenario, so my cards are shrunk down to a very mediocre size, which really stinks. I'm gonna go ahead and put an ice spirit down here. He's got a bowler. Because he's got his bowler, I'm gonna go ahead and do a spam over here and see what kind of damage I can do. I should be able to get quite a bit of damage. He's gonna go ahead and log, but that's not gonna help because those guards will still live, which is good for me. He's gonna go ahead and use a mega minion. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Inferno Tower to kind of get this bowler down. This bowler is a noob, by the way. Let's go ahead and bring that Mega Minion over here as well. Hopefully that will take down that, and we're gonna go ahead and use another pump. We're gonna start pumping up. Again, use your pumps wisely because they are 6 elixir, and if you lose any of them, if you lose to your pumps, then you're not gonna have a good... It's not gonna be a good day for you. I'm gonna wait till max elixir before I start the push. I'm gonna go ahead and start the push now. That's a hog. He has got a freaking... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. He's got... Wow, he's got a huge deck coming in here. Let's go ahead and freeze that, so that way I can get a lot of damage onto that tower. Onto the Expo. Looks like we got the Expo down. The Inferno does work onto the Expo, by the way. So that's one of the best options if you ever have... if you're ever just lacking or just don't know what to do. Inferno Tower does beat it, but you kind of need something to... Because they use a lot of troops in front of it. So you got to protect your Inferno while they're protecting their... Expo. So here comes another Hog Rider. He's gonna go ahead and do that. That is a negative trade, which is okay with me. I'm gonna go ahead and send my guards down. Let's go ahead and just take down his bowler right here in case he's got something in front as well. And since this is since this is a spam deck, let's go ahead and put my Hog Rider here. We're gonna use the guards to kind of stop this bowler because this bowler is gonna be so annoying. So we're gonna take out this bowler right here. I'm gonna see if I can get one hit. Okay, I got one hit onto that. I'm gonna waste the elixir right here. So let's go ahead and just start spamming. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put my hog down here, and then hopefully, yeah, let's target the hog. It did, and which is awesome. We're gonna go ahead and take down that Expo. That Expo is gone from the tower. I still have a pump left, so I'm gonna get quite a bit of. I'm gonna go ahead and poison this real quick. And now we're going to go ahead and Ice Spirit the other end. And we'll see if we can do another push right here. He's got another freaking... Okay, so he might take this tower. I need to be really careful here. I need to be super careful here. Because he could take this tower down. And it could be GG. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is getting close. This is getting a little close. I think I have it though. To be honest. Let's go ahead and put... that down, and wow, he went all the way to the Inferno instead of the Expo. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay, that works too. Alright, we'll do one more battle, and we'll see how we do with this one. Again, the goal is to keep the pumps going, but at the same time, make sure you kind of know your rotation and your opponent's rotation, so if they don't randomly put elite bar, so if they put elite barbarians, I should be fine because I have guards with me. He's gonna go ahead and put Ice Spirit on the same side I put my pump, which isn't really a good thing for me, at least, because then he can just put his miner, because usually this type I am dumb. I am so dumb. Let's go ahead and just do this. See if I can kite that wow. Well, that was kind of awkward. I do not know what to say about that. I put my guards randomly there, so I don't really know what to say. Wow, and I even threw that a little late. Okay. This is the reason why. This is why I don't, this is why I stink. Still got a pump going, which is cool. Let's go ahead and zap in Ice Spirit. Oh, wow, that did not work. I thought that would work, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put... So now I know his cards. I kind of know what I need to put down and stuff. Why do people do that? Explain to me. That's the second time somebody did that. Literally, it's the second time somebody lightning my King's Tower. I guess it is value, but you still lose the advantage. I'm going to go ahead and use my Inferno Tower to bring that Valkyrie down. Kind of take out any other troops that come her way. Its way, their way. See, look at it. Pretty much takes her out by the time we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and, because now you have pretty much 3 towers shooting at you. So I don't know what the point of that was. I'm going to go ahead and use the Ice Spirit just to cycle all the way to my pump again. Let's go ahead and put the pump down. I have enough for the guards. And they come out. So here come, if he's got a prince, I can pretty, yeah, here comes the prince. So I'm going to get ready with the prince over here. Pretty much take that out. That Inferno's doing work over there, so I'm kind of happy. Let's go ahead and poison this now. He might put something in his poison too. Oh wow, he put it right outside, which is pretty good for him. Pretty proud of him for that. Let's go ahead and use Elixir Collector here. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go ahead and do this. Again, with double Elixir, it's a really good idea to start putting your Inferno down because, oh my goodness gracious, wow. Oh wow, he's getting a lot of damage. No, 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 bad. Let's go ahead and poison that real quick. And see if we can get some extra damage onto that. I'm going to go ahead and zap this real quick just to get that Ice Wizard down because I don't want to really deal with him. Let's go ahead and guard you, and then we're going to do you. And we're going to go ahead and do you 1 sec, and then we're going to put the Inferno Tower down. Let's go ahead and zap, and we should be good to go. There we go. That should be game, and if not, that Hog Rider would take that tower down. Would it be GG for me? So anyway, alright, that's the deck, guys, and that is how you pretty much use it, utilize it, any other words you want to say. Looks like Yoda left. I do not speak Italian, so if you guys know what this means, let me know, because I really want to know. But anyway, here's the deck, guys. No legendaries. It's got no legendaries. It's got pretty much cards that you can get early, except the Ice Wizard, Ice Guard. Ice Spirit. I can't say words right now. It's like the Ice Spirit. So yeah, so pretty much anything, if you have the Ice Spirit, you can pretty much use this deck. This deck again requires you to figure out how to outcycle your opponent and figure out what the other person has. I mean, utilize your pumps well, because again, the pumps are a little riskier now since they are 6 elixir, because before they used to be 5 elixir and you just spam them. You used to have like 4 on the board. Now you can get about 2, maybe 3, mostly 2 though, on the board. And another tip is when you're in double elixir, you don't really need to put your pump down anymore unless you really don't have any elixir left. Like you are just wasting elixir. You don't want to waste elixir. Put pump down or something. But try not to put a pump down on double elixir, because that is just worthless. It's not worth anything. Anyway guys, we are top 50 in the world, and thanks guys for watching. I'm gonna try to do another video on Miner chip damage, because Miner is another type of archetype that I really like to play. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye bye.